Hi everyone, welcome to Lipstick on a Rig. Today we're going to be making this amazing Tunisian crochet pattern. For this project, I'm using size 4 medium weight acrylic yarn, and this is just the Big Twist Value brand, and the colors are eggplant and mustard. I'll also be using a size J or 6 Tunisian crochet hook where you have the hooks on both ends. And if you haven't already, then please check out the precursor to this video, and that is my How to Crochet a Beanie Brim. And the link to that video will be in the description. And I just used my Tunisian crochet hook to make this. And as far as the dimensions go, this is 12 stitches deep and roughly 16 inches wide. And go ahead and join the two edges of your brim together like I show you how to do in that precursor video. And once you've joined your two edges together, it should look something like this. So now we're just going to fold this brim in half like this, and we're going to be crocheting into both sides of our edge here. I went ahead and sectioned my brim off into 4 equal parts. And so from here, we're going to begin our Tunisian Simple stitches. And basically, we're going to place 17 Tunisian Simple stitches in each of our 4 sections so that we have a total of 68 Tunisian Simple stitches. So what we're going to do is just insert our crochet hook in these available loops along both edges of our brim there. And then we're just going to yarn over and drop 2 loops. And that's our first Tunisian Simple stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat that process about 4 more times so that I have a total of 5 Tunisian Simple stitches on my crochet hook. So as you can see here, we have our starting loop and then the 5 loops that we just created, and they're on our crochet hook. So now I'm going to slide all of those loops over to the other side of my crochet hook. So go ahead and grab your next strand of yarn, and then all you're going to do is yarn over and drop 2 loops at a time. So just like that. And you always want to leave 2 loops on your crochet hook. So once you're down to 2 loops, then go ahead and slide them over to the other side of your crochet hook and turn your work again. And so from here, we're just going to continue placing those Tunisian Simple stitches going all the way along the edge of our brim until we have our 68 Tunisian Simple stitches in place. And once you've placed your 68 Tunisian Simple stitches, it should look like this. And you can see here these vertical loops that we created. These are the loops that we're going to be working in for our next row. And so you can see here that we have 2 vertical loops on this first Tunisian Simple stitch, and then the rest we only have 1. So I'm going to insert my crochet hook in this first vertical loop here. Just like that. And I'm going to yarn over and pull through just like I've been doing for my Tunisian Simple stitch. And then I'm going to dive into the next vertical loop and do the same thing. So go ahead and place your Tunisian Simple stitches in your vertical loops for as many stitches as you're comfortable having on your crochet hook. And then slide your stitches over, and we're just going to be dropping 2 loops at a time again. So go ahead and follow this pattern going all the way around your row. And we're actually just going to keep following this pattern for all of our rows. And since this is a continuous loop pattern, we don't have to start and stop each individual row, but it should flow seamlessly into your next row. I went ahead and crocheted about 25 rows following that exact same pattern, and now it looks like this. And to finish this beanie off, I'm just going to complete my last stitch so I only have 1 loop on my crochet hook, and then I'm going to cut and tie off my yarn. And I'm just going to secure these 2 tails together with a couple of knots. And I cut a strand of yarn that is a little bit more than 1 foot in length. And starting right here where I ended my project, I'm just going to weave this strand of yarn in these vertical loops going all the way around my row, kind of like a drawstring. And once you're done drawing that strand of yarn through your vertical loops, then go ahead and pull them nice and tight, and then we're going to tie these 2 yarn ends together so that they stay secure. And in the description, I will link to my DIY pom-pom maker. Please let me know in the comments below if you experienced any issues while you were making this, and I will do my best to help you out. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, Lipstick on a Rig. Thank you so much for working with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, awesome day.